you doing? This is Black Shy Guy. Thanks for sitting at my table. I am furious today, but before we continue, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also the alert button. This way you can get notified by any upcoming new videos that I come up with. Make sure you hit that button. Anyway, let's dive into this. We are out of control in this country. Period. There's no other way to put it. We are out of control in this country. I mean, I don't even know in what other way you want me to put it. And we had our leading man, Mr. Biden. Mr. Biden, the man I didn't vote for. Yup. A lot of people may hate me right now. Yup, I didn't vote for Biden. I didn't vote for them. I knew what we were getting if I voted for Biden. I knew what we were getting. You telling me the country is running way better off now than it ever was, now that Biden took control? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The man just had a speech, and not once did he mention the horrific weekend. Not once did he mention the amount of lives that were lost. Not once did he mention the rise of crime that's happening in all the big cities. Not once.
In our own time. This year, the 4th of July is a day of special celebration, for we are emerging from the darkness of years, a year of pandemic and isolation, a year of pain, fear, and heartbreaking loss.
And when he brought up the police, all he had to mention about the police was systemic racism, which is ridiculous, and the reform that's continuing under the name of George Floyd. That's all he had to say. Nothing about the crimes, nothing about the safety of the citizens of the United States. All he had to talk about was how America's coming together. How? When so many lives are being lost, Biden? How? How is that possible? How are we coming together? People are dying everywhere. Just this weekend alone, 261 lives were lost. In a day that was supposed to be a day of celebration. 261 lives were lost, Biden. I mean, are you ever going to talk about that? Are you just going to continue milking the systemic racism, blase, all day so you can really milk those voters that you want? You're going to continue milking it, right? You really want those votes. You're already fearing the next 4 years, which is in the future. In the future. That's when you got to worry about if you're going to get voted out. But you really want a hold of that right now. That's why you keep milking the systemic racism and stuff like that, huh? That's why you keep beating down the police, huh? Now what? Now what? He's talking about putting more money into police so they can hire people. Who's gonna want to work under the conditions that's happening right now, Biden? Who's gonna want to work? The conditions that you are creating and making it worse by not having their backs at all. I'm tired of these people saying, oh, finally, we getting our revenge back at the cops. Give me a damn break. There's bad apples in every business. In every business, there's bad apples. You ever get that post office person that comes to your door and drops the mail on the floor or drops the mail in the wrong mailbox? And you're like, damn, I really like that other office worker who drops the mail at the right spot, who greets me and says hello. Huh? There's bad apples in every job. In every job there's bad apples doesn't mean you cancel the whole department. Are there some bad cops? Yes, but it's so ridiculous how this country has turned their backs on the very people who basically put their lives on the line to make sure we are safe. Not all of them are bad, guys. Not all of them. And especially, the only thing I can say that is bad is the president that we have now. If you're telling me you 100% think that this president is up for the job, then you're out of your mind at this point. You're out of your mind. There's no helping you. There's no helping you. As bad as it may sound, I want Kamala Harris to hurry up and just take over the country. Because it's just getting out of hand. It's just getting out of hand. And the idiot mayor in Chicago, what is she doing? What is she doing? Not once. Not once. You see, these people live in a higher tax bracket. They're not dealing with the situations that us middle class are dealing with every day with this violence that's going on. They're not dealing with it like we're dealing with it. So they're sliding there on the rug. They know what they're doing, and the media know what they're doing. The media know what they're doing also, because they're responsible just as much as these leaders that we have representing us today. They're just as responsible. And then on top of that, he's really against the Second Amendment. Who's going to protect us if you take away our Second Amendment, Biden? Because obviously, you're not for the protection of us. Obviously, that's obvious. You're finally putting money into the department so they can start new hires. But who are they gonna hire? Nobody wants a job at 60 grand a year starting when they're gonna get criticized every step of the way when they're doing their job. Who's gonna want to be a cop right now? Who? Whoever becomes a cop right now, they're the bravest men I have ever met. And I have friends who are cops right now. I have friends who are cops. Yeah, people are gonna say, "Oh, that's why you're saying that because you have friends that are cops." I have family that were cops too. So what's wrong with that? Doesn't eliminate the fact that I can have my own opinion. I mean, what is going on with the United States right now? It's like the people are more for. I'm gonna say it. It's that people are more now for the criminals now. A criminal can shoot a person, the cops arresting them, and the people are recording like, wait a minute. Hey, you're handcuffing him too hard. You're handcuffing him way too hard. I know he just shot somebody, but hey, get your hands off him. I'm recording you. Are you kidding me? You're a joke. You're a joke. Let's say if that was your family that criminal stole from or beat down or shot. You wouldn't be doing that, wouldn't you? You'll be with the cop trying to beat that person's ass. I mean, it's mind-boggling what's going on in this country. It's mind-boggling. I don't understand what's going on. Let's dive into what's going on. It's crazy. Make sure you hit the like button if you like this video. Please support. I really appreciate the support. Once again, this is Black Shy Guy. Let's dive in, people, please. Let's just dive in.
26%, Los Angeles at 47%.
126% rise in crime in Portland. 47% rise in crime in Los Angeles. 43% in New York City. 40% in Atlanta. 29% in Philadelphia. Biden, what are you doing? We're waiting for what you're gonna decide to do, huh? They don't even got Chicago up here. They don't even got Chicago up here yet. It's crazy. It's just crazy.
Philly up 29%. As you know, I'm from there. I had a business that I frequent in Philadelphia. The owner told me a few weeks ago that one of his clients called and said, you know, is it
150
safe for me
shot dead
to come here? Because, you know,
150
it's not just us who's talking
shot
about this.
dead.
Like, it's the crime all over.
150
news is talking about this.
Shot
if
dead.
you look at
I mean, look, 150 shot dead, 450 acts of gun violence, and I don't want to hear about any quarrel about the Second Amendment, because it's not the people who are owning the guns legally that's doing the crimes. It's the people who have them illegal. So even if you take the guns away from the people who have their Second Amendment, you're not taking the guns away from the criminals. You're not taking the guns away from them. Whether you apply that law or not, doesn't matter. They're gonna have their guns though. 450 acts of violence, 150 shot dead. 4th of July weekend. What is going on, Biden? Huh? Wait. We're waiting for your grand leadership to step up. We're waiting for your grand leadership to finally wave off the systemic racism speeches. Because we got bigger matters that's happening right now. We got bigger things to fry. Enough with the bullshit, Biden. I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of it. It's crazy. People in New York City can't even take the subway. People in Chicago can't even have their babies in a stroller without them being shot dead, caught by a crossfire. Couples can't even go to a Puerto Rican parade without getting dragged out of the vehicle and a husband protecting his wife and basically shot dead. And his wife still getting shot, and now she's in critical condition. A lot of people may say, well, crime is still happening. They've always been happening. Yes, but not at this historical rate. It's getting out of hand, and you cannot tell me it's because of our leaders. You cannot tell me that it's because, wait a minute, you know, we're getting back in the grind of things, you know, the pandemic, etc. I don't want to hear that. Because a lot of these crimes, people are just eliminating people without even robbing them, without even taking their wife. They're just eliminating them without just cause. And if you got all the answers, without even mentioning the Second Amendment, because I know a lot of people may mention the Second Amendment, what can Biden do? What can Biden do to cause these gun violences to go down? I want those down in the comments. I want to hear your opinions. What can Biden do to cause all this violence to go down and also to maintain some type of gun control? Other than taking the Second Amendment away, and other than taking away the AR-15s, because the AR-15s are not causing deaths around America. It's obviously, it's not. All right? Let's be logical here. To me, one of the things Biden could do is to start to support the police. Start some type of support for them. Show some type of support to them. Have some type of scrutiny, have some balls, and start defending our law enforcement. So the morale can go up, and they can start going out there and start defending the citizens. Because it's starting to be Thunderdome out there. Thunderdome. It used to be 2 men into 1 man leave. Now it's no one leaves. No one. This is Black Shy Guy. Thanks for sitting at my table. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the notification button for any upcoming new videos. Thanks a lot for joining me. I'm out of here. Peace.